everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Mother Nature has served up perfect weather for today's game between the Purdue Boilermakers and the Michigan Wolverines. With each game that's played here in the Big Ten, they seem to get more and more significant. This should be a great one. Here come the Wolverines. If you compare these teams on paper, they really look to be pretty equal. Kirk, what do you think?
Michigan has the edge in this one, and literally, their defensive end has unbelievable speed and quickness off the edge, and that's the main reason I'm picking them to win this one.
You know me, I decided my pick a couple of days ago. Michigan is going to manhandle them.
You know, sometime I want to figure out where you get these things. You got helmets and mascot heads. Every game it's something new. All right, let's head down to the coin toss, sponsored by Coca-Cola. The pregame festivities are over, and we're just about set to get this game underway. Line drive kick, that ball screaming. Number 20 from his own end zone. So now we'll get to see the offense come onto the field for their first drive of this game. Today we got a very good tailback going up against a pretty weak linebacking core. Do you think the offense will be able to exploit that?
You betcha they will. This running back is as good as they come, and I think they'll give this kid the ball, and he'll make a statement early today.
I'm with you on that one, Scooter. This team does everything possible to get this kid the ball. If he has trouble running the ball, then they'll line him up in the slot and throw it to him. He creates mismatches all over the field, and I don't think this defense is good enough to keep him quiet today.
Look at how dominant they've been on defense.
Well, I'll tell you, as an offense, you've been pretty successful if you can even sniff the end zone against these guys.
Whoa, they're one of the best in the country. Just look at those numbers.
He's going left. Great coverage, and it's intercepted.
That's just great defense all around right here. The corner plays a very disciplined zone and steps right in front of the throw.
And let's give some credit to those big kids up front who are hustling after that quarterback. They were in his face on that play.
And as a quarterback, you just have to make a better decision than throwing it out there and turning it over.
There's a flag down, and here's the call.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Bills first down, 10 to go. Ball in the 48.
First and 10.
Number 42 is the single setback. Missed tackle. He's tackled at the 45-yard line. Number 42 gains around 3 yards on the run. So that'll make it second down. It's second down.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Single set backfield. You'll get it again. Tackle made at the 40. Number 42 comes away with 5 yards on the carry. And that's the end of the quarter. We're scoreless after one. Here's where the offense stands compared to the rest of the nation.
Yeah, they sure are struggling when they have the ball. Nothing good seems to happen when they're on offense.
And they'll try to get the first through the air. Shakes off the tackle. He's taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent game.
Yeah, this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
First and 10. Ball on the 25. Purdue comes to the line with 3 wide. There's a missed tackle. With the spin. The 5. Touchdown, Boilermakers. The halfback got the call and was able to carry it to pay dirt.
Yeah, looking smooth out there.
He's one of those guys they can count on for big plays.
They'll line up for the point after. And he adds the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Purdue 7, Michigan nothing. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. Number 20 from his own end zone. This defense did a nice job last time around, forcing the interception.
Now to find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football
They'll
or
take
they
over
let her
at
rip?
the 33-yard line.
From their own
First and 10.
33-yard line. It's first down. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. And he's going to come up with a sack.
Number 95 makes the sack. 7-yard loss on the play.
It's second down and a long ways to go.
Ball on
the 26-yard line. Hits right. He's hit and got away. And they'll bring him down behind the line. We've played a half of football here, and our score is Purdue 7, Michigan nothing. The teams are lined up and we're just about ready to start this second half. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Number 5 takes it to 15. Can't wrap him up. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Will start the drive at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And that tackle's going to save them 6. The Wolverines take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. They line up at the 40. Second down and less than a yard.
7 inches. Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Boilermakers are lining up with 3 receivers. He breaks the second tackle. The Wolverines are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. It's first down. Number 12 comes to the line with 3 wide. He shoots. And down he goes at the 49-yard line.
With the
Number
carry,
42 gets 3 yards on the play.
Second down. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Number 12 with 3 wide receivers. Again, he'll get the call. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
First and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
3 wide outs here. He jukes him. Can't wrap him up. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Michigan will use their final timeout. It's first down. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They'll keep it on the ground again. Here he goes. Look at that strength. Touchdown, Purdue. That run was really something, Coach.
Oh, this kid is a tremendous halfback. Just hand off the ball, Watch him work his magic.
They line up for the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Just a few seconds remaining now in the third quarter. And our score, Purdue 14, Michigan nothing. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And he drives this one deep. Number 86 fields it in the end zone. He made a good cut upfield, got a few blocks, and they were able to come up with a decent return.
That looked like a breakdown in kickoff coverage. Instead of staying in their lanes, they all started sprinting to the football.
That's exactly what happened. You can't do that.
The Wolverines line up with a single set backfield. Brought down at the 44-yard line. So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Purdue 14, Michigan nothing. A minute to go in the ball game.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Fakes to the back. He lets it go. And he has room to rumble. Steps out of bounds at the 47. The fine folks from EA Sports would like to tip their hats to these kids on being named Coke Players of the Game. They'll throw on first down. He's taken off. Lost the ball. Fumble. Scooped up by the offense. Well, they avoided a turnover right there.
Man, oh man, that was a close one. That kid was paying attention and fell on the football.
They're in the eye. Setting up play action. Catches it. That's a great tackle at the 40. A yard, if even that, on the play action
1 yard
pass.
gain on the play.
Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. They can't connect.
Incomplete. Ball's incomplete. Number 83, the intended receiver on the play.
It's fourth down, and they're going to try to go for it.
40-yard line.
Nice play fake. Looks. He fires. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. And that was a big stop defensively.
Yeah, they only needed a few yards here to keep the drive alive. Great job by the defense to shut them down.
The offense will take over at the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
The Boilermakers line up in a goal line formation. Makes a move. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. Number 42 gains about 4 yards on the play. This one's in the books, folks. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Michigan probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
Folks, thanks for tuning into our game. Our final score, Purdue 14, Michigan nothing. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.